EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your daily tarot reading for February 3rd, 2022. Okay? All right, let's get started. 9, wish fulfillment. 5 is wisdom. 1 is awareness. I feel like you had these cards before. I have to tell you really quick. So I was shuffling and all kind of cards just kept wanting to come out. But you know, this is only a daily reading, 3-card reading, and then my tripod was acting crazy. So I don't know, something is going on, something, right? But I did get when I was shuffling, I did get a message of stand still, like waiting, but standing still and waiting. But let's talk about fulfillment of wishes. I'm not going to pick up the card because I believe you can see it pretty well here. So we're going to talk about this one here. And that is fulfillment of wishes, and that's one of a positive card, right? It's emotional satisfaction and enjoyment and fulfillment. It's contentment. It's your wishes coming true. It's almost like the 9 of Cups in the regular tarot. Is it the 9 of Cups? Where your wishes are fulfilled, and you're very happy about that, and you're celebrating of that. So celebrating all of those desires that have been fulfilled. I feel that right now there's a lot of inspiration and motivation for that you might be feeling. My words are not coming out right this morning, so I apologize. But I just feel like it's fast. Like I'm just, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain. Anyways, I do feel that, part of the wait, of standing still and waiting is knowing that your wishes will be fulfilled. And we have the wisdom card, and the wisdom card plays a lot like the Hierophant, right? So this is about using experience and your wisdom and having faith, right? Because that's what the Hierophant is like. It's a card of faith, is spirituality, and I feel like that is a lot of you might be even healing and emotionally cleansing and connecting with spirit at this moment. And a lot of you are just seeking spiritual guidance so that you're able to fulfill your desires, your wishes, right? And whatever that might be, whatever it is that you might be working on. But it's interesting. I said I wasn't going to pick up the cards, but it's just habit. Awareness, if you see, there's like this light around his head. And I feel like a lot of you are coming to an awakening and an awareness of your situation, of the path that you're on what needs to happen, the things that you need to let go, and the things that are not only emotionally fulfilling, but the things that are not materially satisfying. It could be relationships, jobs, maybe there's things that you've held on to that it's time to heal from them, right? It's time to walk away from the past. Now here, this card, he's looking at his home, but he's walking away, and the dog is looking at him like, okay, what are we doing? Are we going? Are we staying? And I really feel like there's a lot of you wanting to walk away from something that isn't really connecting anymore, right? It's just not fulfilling. You don't connect on that spiritual level or even on the mental level, and you're just like, I want to be happy in this path that I walk, this life that I walk, and this journey that I'm in, and I need to know what needs to be released. And a lot of these things could be emotional ties, things that we might have held on to, a lot of disappointment or hurt, or just things that life throws at us. But it's saying this is time for you to let that go, and let it be a learning experience, and let that allow you to grow as a individual and as you walk down a path. And that ties to a lot of things, believe it or not. When we let go of those things, those emotional baggages and the mental baggages and the abuse, all of that, when we let that go, we're actually able to see clear, and we're making wiser decisions on different paths that we're walking on, because that does hinder us, whether you believe it or not. And that's, you have to heal from that, and you have to say, okay, There's nothing that I can do that person wronged me, or that job, or that situation. But what I can do is love myself enough to forgive myself and forgive those that did that to me, and allow myself, right? You don't have to physically tell them you forgive them. Just say it to God, to Spirit, whoever you believe in. Let it go. Don't hold it in, because all it does is hurting you, right? The other person probably doesn't even give two craps about it, but you need to, it affects you. So you need to let that go. You need to heal. You need to be aware of your situation and surroundings, and just kind of make other things happen for yourself, right? And know that you have the ability and the willpower to change things. You have the courage to change things, to move in a different direction. Now, this card plays a lot like the Magician, but for some reason I'm just getting a lot of people with heavy hearts from things, situations, life, right? And when I say life, anything. That could be relationships and work, career, just anything, okay? And I feel like there's some of us out here that needs to hear this, and that you need to just let it go so that you love yourself, right? Love yourself enough to say, I'm not going to hold on to this because it does me nothing but harm. And all I want to receive at this point is to be open to receiving happiness, peace, joy, prosperity. And keep saying that to yourself. Say you are worthy to deserve and move towards something better, okay? And you know that you have the power and the ability to create your reality. Positive thoughts, visualize it and make it happen. I literally have a vision board on my laptop screensaver. So while I'm doing my full-time job, I keep my laptop up and I look at that screensaver, and every day I remind myself that it's going to get better, and I'm going to get to be able to accomplish all of those things that are on my board. And that's the same for you. You need to visualize all the things that you want: love, healing, growth, prosperity, positive things, happiness and joy, stability, all those things you're so deserving of. And know that you have the ability to move towards that. Your wishes can be fulfilled, but we've got to release something first. And we have to believe in ourselves, have faith that our situation is going to get better, and through that situation we are stronger. I hope you are blessed, be safe, and we'll talk soon.